Paranormal Activity 3 is the third installment of the Paranormal Activity trilogy. And this movie starts out with, we see Christy from the second movie, who was the wife. We see her, she's pregnant, she's with her husband, and he's recording stuff. And then her sister Katie, who was in the first movie and second movie, she comes over and gives them this box of old VHS tapes. And they're all from like their childhood, and Katie says, "Oh, I got this from Grandma, but I haven't looked at them. Whatever, you can have them." And they're like, "Oh, that's weird. I don't remember any of this stuff, you know." Then we see how in the second movie, when their house was broken into and everything was trashed, and then we see them go downstairs and realize that the only thing missing is the box of VHS tapes. So then we cut to the actual tapes. It's like, I don't know if we're watching someone watch them or we're just finding out what's on the tapes, but we see it's Katie's birthday. She's like maybe 10 and her sister's younger, and we see their mother who's with this guy. We don't really know what happened to their father. Their father's just gone. And we basically get to know the mother and her boyfriend, because her boyfriend's recording all this stuff. He video records weddings, so he has all this equipment and camera and stuff. And so when they move into this house, they start noticing that the youngest daughter has this imaginary friend named Toby, and weird stuff starts to happen as soon as they find out about her imaginary friend. So the boyfriend starts videotaping everything, and we start, almost like in Paranormal Activity fashion, you see night one, and it goes on and on. Between him setting up video cameras throughout the house, between when he comes up with having a video camera on this piece of a broken fan so it moves back and forth to show the kitchen and the living room. And there's a lot of good scares and a lot of creepy moments of just seeing, the camera turning to the living room, seeing a figure, then turning back, and we're seeing either the wife or this is the scene where the babysitter's in the kitchen. And then you tilt back, and then the figure's gone. And then you tilt back to where they're sitting, and then there's someone in like a white sheet standing behind the babysitter. And when she turns around, the sheet just fades down and fades away, and it's pretty creepy. I like the characters in the movie when we get to know the mother and the boyfriend. They're pretty cool characters, and the guy was interesting. Just how much he was trying to look for what this was. He knew something was out there. He was the only one who really knew something was out there, and he was trying to figure it out. I like seeing the two sisters, them interact. But most of the movie, surprisingly, isn't Katie. It's the younger sister. She's the one who talks to Toby, has kind of a relationship with him, tells her mother about him, but she can't tell. She can only tell so much because they have secrets, and if she tells the secrets, she'll be in trouble. So there's a lot of good tension and build up for the first half of the movie, but then when shit happens. This demon or whatever it is will not only knock stuff over to scare you, but he will grab you, attack you, throw you around, throw you into a room, and just unleash hell. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing like the demon taken to a new level as far as what it can do. The end of the movie is where we find out what this demon is, what's behind this going on, why is it happening to these people, why is it happening to the two sisters, and what the whole purpose of it all is. What's the meaning of it, what's its goal. And we find that out in this movie, and it's pretty creepy. I can bet that there'll be a fourth movie, and I actually wouldn't mind another movie, just because now that we have all the backstory and all the prequel stuff out of the way, I'd love to see what happens next in future time, as far as finding out what's going to happen with the characters today after the first and second movie. And I think this movie was good. I think Paranormal Activity 3 is the best one out of all of them. It uses the video camera style the best. It has the best scares out of all of them, and it's really creepy. And I think all those elements together, you have a great horror movie. So, Paranormal Activity 3. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.